Hi everyone, Tony from Mac the Movies here, and today we're going to talk about some of the things that are definitely not going to happen in Disney Plus's Daredevil Born Again. Let me just address the elephant in the room. You might notice that I look a little beat up. That's because right before filming, I got into a huge corridor fight and had to beat the hell out of like 50 guys. I mean, I beat them pretty easily, but a couple of them got a few lucky hits in, so that's why I'm wearing all these Band-Aids, and not because my skin is, like, really rough this week. With Born Again around the corner, I decided to go back and revisit a couple Daredevil things from the past. One of them was the director's cut of the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. For those of you who don't know, I do a video podcast on this channel twice a week. You can also find the audio version wherever you get your podcast. Just look up Hack the Movies. And depending on when you're watching this, my Daredevil episode is either coming out in a few days or it's out now. Let's look at a clip. So yeah, Matt puts on his leather daddy outfit.
When it cuts to the lenses on his mask and the city is like reflected in it.
That's cool.
That looks really cool.
But I know when I want to jump around the city, I want a really tight suit that doesn't have any kind of give or anything in it that makes a lot of noise. That's what I want.
It's like, what is that squeaking noise?
The second Daredevil thing I decided to revisit was the graphic novel, Daredevil Born Again. I opened up the book, and as I was scrolling through the pages, revisiting the story for the first time in years, I realized that there's many characters and story beats in this book that can't happen in the upcoming series. Let's talk about some of them. The story starts off with Karen Page addicted to drugs and Kingpin learning Matthew Murdock is Daredevil. I feel like the show has already touched on Karen's drug history, and at this point, Kingpin already knows Daredevil is Matt Murdock, so that's not going to happen, which is funny because it's like the most remembered thing about this book. Matt Murdock fighting Kingpin while he wears a purple Speedo. I just can't picture Vincent D'Onofrio doing this. A black guy dressed like Santa Claus stabbing Matthew Murdock. Tell you what, if this does happen in the new show, I'll do a follow-up video called I Was Wrong About Daredevil Born Again. Matthew Murdock being nursed back to health by his secret nun mom. They already did it in season 3. I mean, I guess they could do it again. Kingpin fighting a bunch of karate guys in a red Speedo. I mean, I just don't think he's gonna do it. Ben Urich hearing one of his informants die over the phone. This is like a big moment in this book, and it actually gets called back in one of the Bendis runs of Daredevil, but it's not going to happen in the show because they already killed off Ben Urich. Matthew Murdock fights a bad guy who's wearing his Daredevil costume. Again, they already did this. The character Nuke being hired to blow up most of Hell's Kitchen and Daredevil getting assistance from the Avengers. Where to begin with this one? Okay, Nuke is in the MCU. They put him in Jessica Jones, and then they killed him off in season 2. He didn't even get to wear the American flag face paint. And look, maybe Daredevil is going to fight a guy who's blowing up most of Hell's Kitchen. But if the Avengers show up, it's definitely not going to be Tony Stark or Steve Rogers. However, Thor does have a brief cameo in this scene, so maybe Chris Hemsworth will stop by the show. Who knows? And finally, the character Melvin, aka Gladiator, getting into a fight with Daredevil. They already did this in previous seasons, and I checked the actor's IMDb, and he's not listed in the cast of the new show, so I don't think that's going to happen. As you can probably guess, a lot of what's in this book has either already been done in the Netflix series or can't be done in the MCU timeline. So instead, we're getting a story about Punisher and Bullseye and White Tiger, who are all not in the Born Again story. But who knows? Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I just thought it was funny to go through this book and realize that they've already milked most of the memorable parts from it. So who knows what Disney Plus is going to give us? I heard it was going to be a mess. Originally, they tried to rework it into something else, and eventually they decided to just make it a proper continuation of the Daredevil show. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it turns out. I didn't really have time to revisit all 3 seasons and the Defenders before this, and I never got to see She-Hulk and God damn it. What is the name? Oh my God. This happens to me in the Daredevil episode too. What is Echo? The Echo show. With that boring character.
Question. Echo is an action show starring Aliqua Cox, Chase Spencer, and Tenta Cardinal. Maya Lopez must face her past, reconnect with her Native American roots, and embrace the meaning of family and community if she ever hopes to move forward. The series has an IMDb rating of 6 out of 10 and is rated TV MA.
I forgot that my Alexa goes by the name Echo, so she just gave me the whole plot synopsis of the show I didn't watch. That is it for me. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think might happen in Daredevil Born Again. Check out my Daredevil episode when it airs, or now, depending on when you're watching this video, it might already be out. And yeah, don't forget to check out the podcast Hack the Movies. Again, it is on this channel, and it's available wherever you get your audio podcast. If you really like the content here, you can consider becoming a channel member, or better yet, a patron, where we got a ton of perks for you. We got commentary tracks, more commentary tracks than you can handle, bonus videos. With $10, you even get live stream access. You can join us on the live episodes. Should I do a full review for Daredevil Born Again, or should I just put it in our monthly wrap-up? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll put a poll out and see what you all want. But yep, that is it for me. Tony from Hack the Movies. See you later.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos and Patreon page.